Hello everyone, welcome to Na's Learning Corner. I hope that you all are doing great and having fun in learning English. If not, then you are at the perfectly right place. Today, I am going to solve your two major issues that you face in speaking English. The first one is your mind goes blank when it comes to speaking in English. Is the same thing happening to you, that your mind goes blank when it comes to talking in English in front of people, like you know tenses, you know grammar, you know basic English words, but when it comes to speaking up, you don't know what to speak? Or you have this problem that you cannot stop yourself from translating to your native language to English and English to your native language, which is actually creating a fidget in your personality, and you feel nervous constantly because you are translating. So let's talk about the first problem, that your mind goes blank when it comes to speaking in English. In this one, you can do a lot of different practices. The thing is, we are not used to this language. We are not actually adding up this language in our practical situation. Like lots of students say that, okay, we want to become fluent in English. It's just like you are searching on YouTube that how can I become a fluent English speaker? But when it comes to implementing those techniques, what is happening to you guys? Why you are not implementing? The technique I'm suggesting you, two-part technique. This technique contains the first part, description practice, and the second one, picture technique. Two techniques I'm going to suggest you that will help your mind to think in English, because once your mind will become fluent in English, it will become really easier for you to talk in English unconsciously. So let's get into the solution to this first problem, that how can you stop your mind to feel blank when it comes to talking in front of people. The first thing is description practice, a very common technique that I always suggest to my students. In this technique, it doesn't matter, you are at your workplace, you are at your home, you can do this practice, and it's for all ages. What you need to do is you need to observe your surrounding and select any one object from your surrounding. Now listen to me carefully what I'm saying. After observing your surrounding, you need to select any one object. For example, you have selected a table. Now you need to explain the benefits of that object in English in 5 descriptive sentences. I'm repeating, 5 descriptive sentences. Most often what happens is students don't make complete 5 sentences. They just make 2 or 3 sentences and they can easily say, I can do it. Then sorry, my lovely students, if you are quitting here after making 3 or 2 sentences, then I'm sorry, you will never be able to speak English. I'm telling you clearly, because if you want to learn a language, you really need to spend time and you really need to practice. If you're not practicing, then you will never be able to speak English. It's just like you want to learn how to swim, but you are not actually swimming. You are just reading about it. It's just like you are just standing in a pool and you are not actually implementing the techniques. So you'll never be able to swim until or unless you'll not move your body and doing the strokes. So that's what I want to be very clear about. The first technique is an important one, and what you need to do, select any one object. For instance, you have selected a bed. After selecting a bed, now you need to make 5 descriptive sentences on the benefits of a bed in your mind in English. You can also do this practice when you are sitting in a restaurant. You can select any random person or any random furniture and start making 5 descriptive sentences and count on your fingers. And don't quit unless you'll complete your 5 sentences. For instance, the first sentence I can make on a bed is, whenever I feel exhausted, I used to lay down over my bed and relax my shoulder muscles and my body. Second one could be, I used to place some comfortable cushions and pillows over my bed to make it more comfortable and relaxing for me. My bed is my comfort zone because I sit on it and watch some famous Netflix series when I want to relax myself. And fourth could be little challenging. I'm saying it so because I know that. The first sentence that I'm making in my mind is, sometimes I used to lean against the headboard of my bed and read some books. Fifth one could be, my bed is so soft and cozy, it helped me to get better sleep and makes me feel healthy and fresh when I get up in the morning. See, I've completed 5 sentences. That's how you need to implement this practice. Try to implement this practice twice a day minimum, and maximum as you can. It's just like as much effort you are putting, you'll be much more closer to your fluency. Okay, second practice. For example, I'm showing you a picture here. So that's a chocolate cake. What 5 vocabulary words comes to your mind? That could be basic vocabulary words. So you need to tell me, like, when I have a look on this picture, yummy, delicious, mouth-watering, flavorsome, and tasty. This comes to my mind. I'm literally feeling I'm craving for it, but I can't because it's sugary. This word also comes to my mind, sugary. So you need to just randomly having a look. For example, when you are having a look on a book or on a notebook that is on your office table. So the 5 vocabulary words that comes to your mind could be like, you can say, don't say a notebook because you already know it's a notebook, but the words that are closer to it, you can say to-do list, journaling, key points, organizing, writing. These 5 words come to my mind when I have a look on the notebook that I've placed over my desk. So that's what you need to do. These 2 practices help you a lot to tune your mind in English, and once your mind will become tuned or start your thinking in English, you don't need to force yourself to speak English because now English is in your head. Okay, next one. Fluency is the major problem. To improve your vocal clarity and to improve your fluency. Now, fluency doesn't mean that you have to speak English very fast and in a very, very, very fast way. It's not like this. No rush, darling. No rush. Fluency means that you need to speak English in such a flow that it should be clear and it should be understandable. That's what fluency means. To improve your fluency, try to read one business magazine by British Council. I'll link it down in the description below. Every single day. It will require only 15 to 20 minutes probably. And you need to read it in 3 different ways. First of all, read the magazine slowly. Why I'm saying slow? Because it will help you to, you can say, absorb the words, because when you are reading, while you read, because when you are reading, it's possible that might you get to read some of the words that you are not familiar with. So while slowly reading, try to note down those words on a separate notebook. And later, when you will finish reading that, go to the Cambridge English Dictionary and create your understanding with the words. Now, this practice, when you are reading aloud and slow, a British English magazine, it will improve your fluency, your vocabulary, and also your speaking power. Second time, when you will read the same magazine, you need to read it with a normal pace, just like we are talking to someone, then how we will talk. This time when you will read like you are understanding what you are reading, because now you are familiar with the unfamiliar words too. So overall, we are done with the 3 practices. Let me explain the crux of it. The first one, description practice, in which select any one object and make 5 descriptive sentences on the benefits of that object in English in your mind. Second one, just randomly have a look on the objects that are present around you and think about 5 vocabulary words. That could be the basic vocabulary words, except the name of that object in English in your mind. And the third one, you need to read one magazine every single day. Firstly, with a slow pace, and while slowly reading it, you have to note down the vocabulary words on a separate notebook and search them. Then secondly, read it with a normal pace aloud. And this time when you are reading, just imagine yourself that you are actually talking to people. So these practices, I hope that will help you a lot to improve these problems that you are facing, that your mind goes blank and you are not becoming fluent in English. If you like this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and share with at least one of the English learner who is struggling with these 2 problems. So might be possible that this video will be helpful for that one English learner too who is struggling. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and drop a beautiful comment in the description of this video. See you in the next video. Bye!